God, oh yeah. When we come down, oh yeah, 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 we'll be dreaming safe and sound. Better know why. Baby, that's all I got. When we come down, oh yeah, 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 we'll be dreaming safe and sound. You better know why. Baby, that's all I got. Baby, that's all I got. Is this the kind of sound that you wanna hear? Is this the kind of vibe that you wanna feel? 'Cause I'm the type of guy that you'll never fear. You could do your thing, then come near. Maybe I'm caught up in the thing that you know I like. See, we can make time, baby, overnight. Or we could make a grand escape, and we can roll high on our break. I'm all about the look that you're giving me. I'm all about the dance moves you're letting free. Well, I'm all about a sweet sound and loving spree. So listen from my melody. Yeah, maybe I'm caught up in the thing that you know I like. See, we can make time, baby, overnight. Or we could make a grand escape, and we can roll high by the way, yeah, yeah, yeah. And when we come down, oh yeah, 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 we'll be dreaming safe and sound. You better know why. Baby, that's all I got. When we come down, oh yeah, 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 we'll be dreaming safe and sound. You better know why. Baby, that's all I got. Baby, that's all I got. Yeah, this is the kind of sound that I wanna hear. Yeah, this is the kind of vibe that I wanna feel. And you're the type of girl, baby, you're the real. Check it one time, what's the deal? Maybe I'm caught up in the thing that you know I like. Yeah, we can make time, baby, overnight. Or we could make a grand escape, and we can roll high by the way, yeah, yeah, yeah. And when we come down, oh yeah, 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 we'll be dreaming safe and sound. You better know why. Baby, that's all I got. When we come down, oh yeah, 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 we'll be dreaming safe and sound. You better know why. Baby, that's all I got. Baby, that's all I got. Baby, that's all I got. We're feeling alright, yeah. We're feeling good, we're feeling alright, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's about that time for us to look around and meet somebody new. Well, let's all welcome in familiar faces, perhaps somebody who has a conflict in their life. Alright, tell them you're sorry, but there's ways to change the wrong to right. See, we can sit in a distant haze and watch rain clouds for thoughts of greatness to help our troubles sail real far away. Oh yeah. Well, it's a struggle every day. We're stressing.
You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every
my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
VIP me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies, make money, money, money.
It's hard out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money.
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Are you ready? You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masses. Break it down!
What up? It's Saturday. We made it all the way to the weekend. Let's go. Let's see who's up in here with us. Woo, after I finish that. We got Stranger in the house.
What up?
We got Dennis in the house. What up? What up?
Top of the morning, Dennis.
We got a song in the house. Let's get it.
What's up, my guy? Song straight out of Yuba City. You know what I mean?
Oh, Minnesota Marty. What up?
What up, Marty?
Derek. Salute.
Salute, champ. I'm in a good mood today. I'll acknowledge him.
Albert in the house. What up?
What up, Albert? So today I'm on a mission, bro. I gotta figure out what's going on with this computer. This is the first time I fired it up trying to like go on StreamYard and stuff.
Yeah.
That shit was
probably gonna have to do a reset on it. That's what
I mean, so I'm actually going through the process of that right now.
Yeah, last time my computer was fucking up so bad I couldn't do anything. Did the reset, cleared up the space, because that's one thing that sucks. It's like
once you get to a Mac, because a Mac fills up, then it geeks, bro. Like when you're almost at capacity, like you can't smoothly operate a Mac without having like headroom in your drive. You know what I mean?
I guess the part that doesn't make fucking sense to me is that like it keeps like storing all the update, the software update.
Yeah, I don't know how to stop
and when
that.
But then, you have to keep doing it, or else the computer won't work either.
Is it still called the time machine?
I don't know. I mean,
in the old Macs, they used to be called a time machine, where you could set the date. Like you could be like not even the date. You could even set the hours. Be like every 15 hours auto save. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't, and then I remember my shit would just fill up. Like, what the fuck? I record music too, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like you could have a session on for an hour. It saves itself, but then that works because like shit might crash. Like, or not crash. Like especially my old studio. You couldn't run certain amount of power out of one outlet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? To prevent that in case it did, power off or anything like crash or anything like that, I would have everything saved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As in the stuff I was just working on, because it's happened before, like working on a beat, like an hour, bro. You know what I'm saying? And something happens, like, fuck, then save it. You know what I mean? But then you might have the time machine be like, oh, I work in it.
Antonio said, "Who's ready to day drink and watch some ladder matches? Let's get it." So, Money in the Bank starts like 3 hours from now. So we're gonna come back with the watch party as well. We'll be doing it here and on the Attitude Era Rules channel, trying to get some new subscribers over there as well. And let's see who is on Facebook right now. This is Steven Brianna says, who do you guys think is the consensus #1 pick in half point PPR? CMC.
Jefferson or CMC.
Yeah, it's got to be one of those two. What up, Crispy?
Yeah.
Hey, why you late, Crispy?
What up, Crispy? And if you're in a super flex, you know, the various QBs, you know, Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow, Allen, whatever order you like them in. I mean, you know, it just really depends on scoring format. If it's a QB premium, or if it's not, you know, like I think Jalen Hurts would probably be consensus 1 overall. Shout out to my man Stevie B. He likes to point out that, like, you know, in redraft he'll take those mobile QBs because, you know what I mean, he's you know, it's risk it no risk it no biscuit type of deal, right?
Yeah.
But I tend to just take Mahomes regardless of the format, whether it's you know, whether the Russian QBs have the favor or not. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah. Damn right. All right. Let's see. Who else is in here? Infinite just showed up. What up, bro?
Infinite possibilities. You are forever the optimist. I love it.
What up, Bakes Lot? Bakes in the house.
You know, speaking of infinite possibilities, if you ever thought you couldn't get CeeDee Lamb off of Bakes, think again.
Made it happen. You made it happen.
And listen, I always hate on Bernie Mac's trades because I feel like he does Bogard trades better than Bogard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna out the man, but you know, he's doing his thing.
And what else do we got in here? Marty said, "Damn, Hassan Haskins in jail." Yeah, I saw that.
Well, you know, you choke a bitch, you're going to jail, man.
Yeah, he's.
I will say this. Listen, it's kind of switch gears, but not. You hear about Jonathan Major?
No.
You know who that is, though, right? He's the big bad in the Marvel MCU right now.
Okay.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know, like you had Thanos. He was the big bad for like a bunch of the movies. So Jonathan Major's character is Kang the Conqueror. He's a guy who he travels to the past and becomes a pharaoh, and he just becomes like one of the most powerful figures in history, like all the time.
Okay.
And he rules the world. You know what I mean? And then in the multiverse, there's hella different versions of them, and they have what they call the Kang Dynasty, where all the Kangs, the Council of Kangs, I mean, where all the Kangs would meet up and they would talk about how they about to run the multiverse. You know what I mean? So that's the phase we're going to in the Marvel universe.
Okay.
But Jonathan Majors, he got arrested not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago, for domestic dispute, right? And like, you know, I mean, the bitch was, excuse me, for lack of a better term, the bitch was you know, saying he did this, that, and the third, and he's on the verge of cancellation, like to the point that like writers in Marvel, they had a strike. Like there's all kind of shit that's like it's a ripple effect. But then it comes out this bitch lied on him, bruh.
Yeah.
I think she's in jail now for something.
Yeah, like that's one thing is like now, I mean, to me,
you
it's
almost
like
got to cancel the person or threaten the cancellation or put them on the precipice of cancellation until they figure out for sure. It's like you almost to save face, you just have to.
Well, it's like
you know,
the Me Too movement went so far that it was like every woman was being believed, like no matter what. And then it was like some started coming out, you know, just like this. And then it's like it has to go
and
back.
then there was Terry Crews.
What happened with Terry Crews?
You didn't know that?
What?
Terry Crews, during the whole Me Too movement thing, he came out and was like, I'm a victim too, guys.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because some Hollywood director was like, "Yeah, man,
is it a coincidence?
My dick, man.
It always like I mean, we could go down this huge list of like males that they made get an address, you know, and it's not just black males, it's, you know, white males.
But Terry Crews' whole thing was that like the dude that, you know, was like
growing up. I'm saying them getting an address is these sickos' fantasies, and that's why they make these motherfuckers do it.
Okay, if there's such a thing as like raping someone's dignity, getting them to agree to wear a dress like that. It's kind of, I mean, where I'm from, that's kind of the equivalent. You know what I mean? You're like raping their manhood type of shit. You know what I mean? And you're making them agree to it. That kind of makes you admit that you're, you know what I mean? That's shout out to Dave Chappelle. Like, I ain't wearing that dress.
And come on, you're getting paid for it. I mean, come on. Like, is there a bigger whoring out in Hollywood for a male than wearing a dress?
But still, though, Terry Crews, that was pretty. I mean, the reason there.
Yeah, he said. I mean, I don't know if he said names, but there's multiple like executives.
Well, because Terry Crews is a huge dude, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's like.
And they want that big black dick, and like Terry wasn't having it.
Like, okay, I don't know if this is gonna be true. I've never heard anything like this, but I wouldn't doubt Kevin Hart. They'd be like, Kevin, suck my dick. Okay, you know what I mean? See, Terry Crews be like, whoa.
I am a boy, Damon.
Oh, he's like, listen, you think that was me? That was a role. Okay. So wait a second, you're gonna give me the lead role? Oh no, the co-starring role. No, I'm not sucking any dick, man.
Oh man, it's fucked up. It's really it's a sick Hollywood
there's like,
out there.
You know what's crazy is Harvey Weinstein, right? Is that when it all started coming out, like the food, like Brad Pitt, when he ran into Harvey Weinstein, he flashed on him, bro.
Yeah.
Because apparently, you know, Angelina Jolie gave up the booty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's more regret for some of them women back in the days, because I hate to say, but that was how they got on.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean,
I mean, like, and like, I mean, because I don't even know who was the first initial whistleblower, like, for the Me Too movement, like, really, like, jump started. But like, man, this thing was going on forever, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
and like, even during that whole time, Corey Feldman comes out with his documentary. And
is that the guy that was fucking on Kevin Spacey?
No.
Okay.
Corey Feldman, the two Coreys.
From okay. That's why I was familiar.
And just bringing up, you know, how when they were kids, they were like there's pretty much one guy, I cannot remember his name, but he had a kids club, you know, where you could be under 18, going to these places, and then he was serving people alcohol and stuff and just getting them fucked up, and, you know, just not even fucking on the little girls, fucking on the little boys, man. Like, these guys are sickos.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
And Corey Feldman, he was trying to put this documentary together forever. And it was one of those things to where nobody in Hollywood wants to, like, you know, do any, like, distribute it or anything like that. So he pretty much had to do his own, like, independent movie where he financed it all. And then he got his own, like, live streaming service to, like, stream it live.
And this guy's he's the dirty vato? Who's this guy?
No, Corey Feldman.
Oh, the victim.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, a lot of people, they go, oh, wow, why didn't these victims come out right away? And it's like, those are usually people that grew up in sheltered lives and never went through traumatic situations. You know, a lot of times when that shit happens, bro, they're so traumatized or embarrassed or whatever. They don't want to, or even ashamed, you know what I'm saying, confused, whatever. They don't want to tell people this shit, especially, like, if you're, like, an aspiring actor or actress and you get a role because of it, like,
look at Uma Thurman, right? She was
she gets success and kind of, like, uses the success to bury it away.
Yeah,
the shame.
I hate Quentin Tarantino now, because Quentin Tarantino kind of knew something was going on, but he didn't really do anything.
It's more like
what are you gonna do, right? You're getting like hundreds of millions of dollars for your movies, and you know.
Tarantino has said some wild shit, because I would say Tarantino, for what it's worth, he's not the quintessential Hollywood stereotypical director.
He needs to be the guy. That needs to be his 10th movie. It's like a movie about Harvey Weinstein.
That'd be fucking right. And then someone playing him.
Yeah.
He'd probably get Leo to play him, huh?
That'd be fucking crazy.
No, you know what? I mean, Leo to play QT, not, you know, Harvey.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
But like with Tarantino, he said some wild shit before, but I would like to believe that he's like a more of a recent history Hollywood type of director. You know what I mean? Kind of changed the game. Like, because and he was attached to one of them, though, right? We're attached to one of the old school, you know, the Harvey Weinsteins of the world, right?
Yeah.
But you know, he was on Howard Stern before talking about like, they're like, he's like, oh yeah, you know, these Hollywood parties. Hey, you know, if she's 13, you know, and she's you know, she's old enough to make her own decisions. She's partying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he said some wild shit before, but it's just kind of like, we're like, he was illustrating the world that he's living in, not like a participating guy. You know what I mean? Because
I mean, different time in the 90s, and like, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not a different time, but like, you know, when the whole R. Kelly shit, you know, comes out, we find out that the moms were cool. Like, yeah, take my daughter, you know, like, it's cool. Like, you're gonna send money back, right? And like, just,
I mean, yeah, with Aaliyah, right? You talking about with Aaliyah?
I mean, there was more than just Aaliyah, but yeah.
But Aaliyah, I mean, she was high. I mean,
Because we're talking with R. Kelly, it wasn't just Aaliyah, and it was random girls, and we have no idea who their names were. You know,
but like Aaliyah married, like it was the type of thing where like the parents were cool with her, like staying at his house because that's where the studio was.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
And then of course he's fucking on her. You know what I mean? And he's writing her first album.
What up,
and then, like she's like, they started working from like age 14. I think when the album came out, she was like 16.
For sure.
So it's like, and then one of the hit songs is "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number."
Yeah, it's like the writing was on the wall of everything.
I mean, and he wrote the songs.
Yeah, exactly.
He wrote the songs.
Yeah, see, that's fucking crazy. And like, I don't know. The whole shit with Michael Jackson and R. Kelly and how those two somehow, you know, get combined. Like, man, if you go down and look at all the shit with Michael Jackson, like, I don't know, like, this was just like,
well, okay.
There's no way that a real parent does the things that
they
would do. Money wasn't the motive.
Are you aware of what S&M is, right?
Yeah, the Dom stuff.
Yeah, the chains and whips, and you know the
people.
Yeah, like and the S&M is like the sexual version of sadomasochist, right? Because sadomasochist is a psychological thing. You know what I'm saying? So a sadist is somebody who, in any position of authority, will abuse that authority. So say like who's higher, manager or supervisor?
Usually manager.
So, okay, the manager, right? The manager would be like, boom, you're the supervisor, Huss. You know what I mean? I'm an employee, right? So, and you used to be an employee. Now you're a supervisor and you shitting on me all day. You know what I mean? I'm the supervisor. You take the floor. You know what I mean? Clean up on aisle 3. Oh, yep, I'm the supervisor. Do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But see, now say I'm naturally a masochist. Let's say that, even though I'm not, right? Let's say I'm naturally a masochist. I will have a subconscious joy for being ordered around. That's why in S&M, the sadist is the one with the whip, and the masochist is like, yeah, whip me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so now most of these motherfuckers, like a Harvey Weinstein, he's a sadist. You know what I mean? Hey, babe, you want this job? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then to the point that like he gained notoriety where now it's you couple that with narcissism. Like, baby, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
You know why you're here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like now it's like an automatic thing. And like then there's some people that might be masochists, bro, and get in these situations and be like more than willing to do it and not even know, because maybe they developed to be a masochist all their life. They might have had a parent that was a sadist. You know what I'm saying? Fucking. What were you just saying? You were just saying something right before I ranting.
What, the shit with Michael Jackson?
The shit with Michael Jackson. The dad, he was clearly a sadist. Michael Jackson, he could have been a masochist his whole life. Then subconsciously becomes this sadist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he was the one being abused, like, and he started abusing children allegedly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because as the father, if you knew something was happening to your kids, would you A, go to the police, B, go beat the shit out of this person, C, get a hitman to go beat the shit out of this person or worse, or D, go to a lawyer? Which would you do out of those 4 options? I think any real father would do any one of the first three. That's not what any of Michael Jackson's victims.
This is what I do.
did.
I go find a red fella, right? A red fella is the Russian mobster. Because Russian mobsters, they're like all in ones. You could be a doctor and be a Russian mobster, and like you could be a hit. You could be that doctor, Russian mobster, and still be the one to handle the hits. I'll go find a lawyer who's the red fella, because then I could lay it down on him, and he could also be like, I can take them out for you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're doing that. Because first of all, when it comes to your children, man, that's where you're supposed to, that's where it's okay to go crazy, man.
For sure. And nobody will question anything if anyone goes crazy on the
anybody fuck with my children, bro. I'm killing the motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking clearly. I'm willing to take someone off the earth and risk the ramifications of me losing my freedom, because nobody fucks with my kids, bro.
Yeah.
And that should be a message that should be sent to my kids too. That Pops was they fucked with us, and Pops was willing to throw it all away to protect us. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, or at least fucking kill whoever harmed my kids. And in recent history, one of my best friends, bro, his daughter and my daughter, they grew up. They're like 15 years old right now, and his daughter is like, his daughter's like the mom. You know what I mean? And for context, the mom, I grew up with the mom. I've known her since I was like in grade school, and she was like this manipulative, like shit starting, like like a mean girl. My daughter, not, because I raised my daughter. You know what I mean? She's cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And like they just have beef. Then they get into high school, freshman, and she like, beefing with my daughter type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I had no problems burning the fuck out of that bridge with my mans, because like, you know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and that's the thing too. People are always gonna believe their kids first. At least they should. You know what I mean? Sometimes kids be lying too, bro. In this case, they was, because she would flip the whole thing, make it like it was my daughter and shit, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, bro.
Real quick. Infinite said, I see that I could win $3 million in best ball draft, depending on what state you're in with Underdog. Yeah, because our tournament is going to be a couple thousand, on the line. Underdog, there's a lot of money on the line. You just want to use our code when you go sign up, Hustler, and let me put the link in the chat, and they're going to match your money, whatever you deposit.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Every week on DraftKings, you can win $1 million, and to buy your ticket to win $1 million only costs you $20. You know what I'm saying? Ask me how much money I've spent on those.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
And with these, if you think our format, not our format, but if you think the ADP is crazy with like our best ball, just imagine crazy motherfuckers who think that they can win, millions of dollars. Like they're pulling up the guys who they like, the guys who they champion.
Look,
we drafted so high.
When you play on these sites, right? Not Underdog, it's for daily fantasy. This is more what I'm getting to. But when you play daily fantasy on these sites like Underdog, DraftKings, or FanDuel, you are playing against countless sharps, and these sharps are, here's this. If you want to be like these sharps, you got to start using simulators and roster projections. Ownership projections. You know what I'm saying? Because these are what these guys are using. You ever fuck with any simulators?
Nah.
So there's one called runthesims.com, right? And you could get like a free trial, but it's pretty pricey. It's like a couple $100 for like a subscription. But like I'll put whatever players for that week, and it'll run the simulation 10,000 times of whatever algorithm that these guys use for their projections.
Yeah.
You ever wonder when you look at those projections, like, oh, Calvin Ridley this week projected 17 points in the PPR. Like, how did they get to that 17 points, right?
And then it said, how much money did you spend, Bogard?
I didn't win no millions. Damn. You know what I mean? And I did that shit for like 4 or 5 years. It just became like a weekly thing. I'm gonna have the max, which is you could have the 3 max. So I'm spending
even the people even the people who we like, because I don't know, we've seen like random fantasy analysts, like they post shit. We still don't know if it's true or not, but winning 5,000, 10,000,
I've seen Andy Holloway win 40,000.
Yeah.
Out of like notable guys. But then like Pat Mayo, right? Pat Mayo, he's sponsored by DraftKings, and he brings on these sharps weekly during the year. All these various sharps, whether it's
and Infinite said, I don't mind spending a few hundred to win a few million. And I think anyone realistically,
this is for daily fantasy.
How many lineups do you legit think that like the $1 million winners like have in there?
So, like I said, there's a max entry though in those milli makers, right?
Okay,
it's like,
but isn't it like 200 or like some shit like that?
It's the 3 max entry. So these guys, these sharps, they're gonna create one lineup and enter it 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And this is how those guys are routinely winning. Like, you know what I mean? And they're using, a lot of them use sites like runthesims.com. Like I highly recommend that. Like if you play FanDuel or DraftKings, because these are going to run simulations.
You know how I know DraftKings is a scam? Because I won a class action lawsuit that people put against DraftKings because so much shady shit is going.
So there's cash games and then there's GP. There's GPPs, right? So cash games.
And we're gonna start the draft order race in a minute, guys. Just waiting for some other peeps to show up.
Yep. So for DraftKings, right? Like if you play cash games, it's like a match. It's like closer to playing best ball. But you start your lineup. The reason I say that is because there's gonna be you have to be as chalky as possible. And maybe have 1 or 2 components that you hit on, and they're pricing them, right? So this is why those simulations work, because it's gonna run the shit 10,000 times your different lineups that you come up with. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And like that, like it's tremendous because this is what those computer programs are doing when they make these projections. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this dude Pat Mayo, like I watched them routinely win like 10, 20, 30 bands a week. But it's also like they play in more GPPs because these are tournaments now where like I might get in a tournament. It's like, I don't know, 2,000 people. You know what I mean? And like it's like versus I'm in this milli maker with a few 100,000 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Like we know that there's millions of lineups in these milli.
Okay, I'm definitely shortchanging it, but I'm just. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a shitload of people that want that million.
And
right?
I've won. This is why I know DraftKings is not a scam, because from like 2015 to 18, I was in, or 2015 to 19 even, hardcore in this shit. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying you can't win money. I'm not saying that. But
yeah,
if they weren't doing shady shit, they wouldn't have had a class action lawsuit pulled up against them.
I mean, look at I've won money. But here's the thing too: is I've had trouble getting the money out.
Yeah,
like routinely. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point I still have red in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Song, so I'm gonna wait a month or so to draft on Underdog for now. Yeah, you might as well wait and draft just at the end. Get a couple lineups in at the end, and yeah, definitely use the code.
I fuck with it. Use Hustler promo if you are gonna fuck with Underdog. But man, I would just take all that money you would spend on Underdog and just get into more Hustler Dynasty leagues. I'd say like, yeah, you have a bigger shot at winning bigger money over there, but bro, like, it's a smaller playing pool. You know
and even the Dynasty leagues. I mean, we're done for today. Done for.
Did I say Dynasty? I meant to say best ball. My bad.
The best ball tourney. Yeah, I mean,
that's what I meant to say. Just have that stricken from the record. Okay, hold on. Take 2. If you're gonna, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like, use the promo code Hustler if you fuck with Underdog. But I would just take all that money and get into more Hustler best ball leagues, bro.
Well, guy like Song's doing it anyways. He's already in double digits.
I didn't like that one. Do it again.
But throw your hat in the ringer. But basically with Underdog, what are the chances?
If you win $1 million, on Underdog? Are you gonna forget about us? Huh? Song?
Unless it was due to us, why they got it. But I'm just
Hey,
saying,
Song, hey,
like
Song don't
Bogey
live
said,
far from me. He's gonna roll up in a Lambo or something, bro.
there's way more of a chance that you could win, this tournament with us than you probably can Underdog. Not saying that nobody's going to win Underdog, but there's hundreds of thousands or millions of lineups, and it's just going to be hard.
You know why Underdog, they open up their best ball shit right after the Super Bowl. They open up the following year's
No,
best ball.
it was April, and then that's
April.
that's when we started also.
Okay, so they stay open up April. If you haven't been trying to, put lineups in there since then, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, you better be Charlie from the motherfucking Chocolate Factory, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because now you need luck on your side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Bake said, "Is this for Happy Gilmore?"
Smaller player pools, skill comes into play. You know what I mean? Because when you're in these large player pools, skill 100% is gonna get you in the top, bro. It's harder to be lucky when the numbers are greater. You know what I mean? The probability of getting lucky is slimmer. You know what I mean? And what I say about getting lucky is like having that one lineup that no one has that hits. You know what I mean? Because you might have a lineup that hits, but hundreds of thousands of other people are gonna have that similar lineup just by sheer numbers alone. You know what I mean? Especially if you have most people that are pretty much uniform to ADP. How many times you hear people reference Underdog's ADP? You know what I mean? That means when they're in drafts, they're kind of abiding by this uniform ADP as it changes, during the course of the offseason. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and Bake said, "Is this for Happy Gilmore?" Yes, this is for Happy Gilmore. And he said, "How full is the Matrix?" And Crispy says he wants into the Matrix. So after we add Crispy into the Matrix, we got 3 more spots open, and you're already in that one, Bakes.
Yeah.
Dennis said, "I'm in 22 best ball divisions so far." And this one is for Division 45. So Dennis is in damn near half of them.
Look at that. He's in. See, I was just about to say that, and he has a great probability of hitting. You know what I'm saying? Or at least getting past that first step into the play and the second step into the playoffs. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I like the GPP versus the cash games or the Millie Maker. Because like I didn't like doing the chalk lineups. I like sometimes when I've hit on lineups in tournaments where I still have money on the table. You know what I mean? Like, because it's people's natural. It's natural for them to spend all the salary. You know what I mean?
Song said those are rookie numbers, though. He said, "I'm in more than half," and I just checked. Song's in 27.
Woo!
I'm 45 right now.
It's not bad, though, too. If you think about it, you'd be like, yeah, I'll just bring lunch all week. Right? Instead of buying lunch this week, 5 new best balls.
Man, it's only 10. It's only $10, man. Only 10
right.
bucks. That song said, "I'm just addicted to drafting." We all are. I mean, that's what the cool thing about best ball is. It's all about the draft. And I still feel no matter what, best ball is really just like big preparation for the redraft. Like, I mean, of course, we got to have money on the line. Make it.
Yeah. But you know what I like about when you watch Songs draft, when you look at Songs drafts, he diversifies well. He doesn't have too many drafts that look exactly like the next one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And look at Crispy. He said, "I'm in at least 20 or so dynasty leagues." You're the man, Crispy. I mean, everyone was talking about specifically just about these best ball divisions, but let's see how many Crispy's in. Crispy's in 21 right now. So Crispy ain't playing around. He's got he's thrown his ring he's thrown his ring in the hat.
See, I only have 5, 6 now because of the Matrix, right? Yeah, that'll be the sixth team I throw in the race. But I will say the fantasy gods don't like arrogance, and it's quite arrogant of me to think I'm gonna win with only 6 entries.
Let's see. And then, just a reminder, we're going to be coming back in like 2.5 hours with the Money in the Bank watch party. It starts at 12 West Coast time, 3 Eastern. I wonder what's up with the earlier start time. Is it like, it's actually
because it's in another country?
It's across the pond. Yeah, because one of our homies in the 420 crew said, "I'd love to join in live and watch, but I'm actually going to Money in the Bank to watch." And it's Johnny, the one from across the pond.
Yeah, so let's shoot him the link. You know what I'm saying? If his Wi-Fi ain't shit, you know what I mean? He can say what's up to the blokes.
Yeah. And give me a number between 1 and 69, guys. We're gonna kick this off.
69, dudes.
Right. This is for the
Also, I
division.
forgot to say too. I think he might be back on the clock in League 24.
Okay. I didn't already. I think I already locked it in.
We circled around, so we're
No,
going back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I locked in both picks.
Okay, nice. This is probably on me then. I'll check in a little bit.
It was fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is on you. Yeah, Bernie just tagged you.
Yeah, give me 55.
You got 40 minutes left. 55! And Dennis said 68 plus 1.
69, dudes.
But yeah, so don't forget, you got 40 minutes.
Okay. 1 plus 68.
That song with his 55. 55! Do you know who you want over there? And I'll just lock it in. 42.
What round is this?
44. Throw in those numbers, guys. Oh, and Antonio said they're in England. There we go.
Give me my man Justin Shorter. Buffalo.
Yeah, there we go.
You can't. He's 6'4". Man, he's got to use him for something.
Throw in those numbers, guys. We only got 4 numbers in so far. Let's get it. 55. We got way more than 3-4 people watching. That's for sure. Come on, guys. Throw it in. Let's get some more numbers in there.
Need 7.
Our man Stu. Throw it in, guys. Let's get some more numbers in. Throw it in. Throw it in.
Man, give me 1. Let's get the bookends. We got 69. Give me 1.
All right, Derek with a 31. What up, Jonathan with a 32?
What up, Jonathan?
All right, let's see. So it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bogey gave 3 numbers. Hey, Joey in the house. What up, Dirty Sanchez?
Hey, Joey.
All right, 12 for Devo. There we go. Throw in the numbers, guys. Throw in the numbers. Make sure you're caught up. Make sure you're live on YouTube. That is one of those things where, like, if you like click away from like the stream or whatever, sometimes it doesn't keep you live with the show. It doesn't want you to miss anything. So let's see how many is that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Bogey 10. So we got 329. So we'll round that up to 33. And Song said, is Bogey in this one? No, he's not in this one. Next one he's in is The Matrix.
You mean the next one all y'all is in? It's in The Matrix.
And Infinite said, damn, our lads has Brock Purdy as the starter. Well, yeah, he's going to be the starter.
Hold on. Hey, you must not watch this show, huh?
Infinite. Unless there's a setback, Purdy is going to be the starter. The timeline before week 1 to where he can get in there. And here, hold on real quick. Hold on. Dennis, you give me the minimum yards, 1 to 5. Song, give me the max yards, 6 to 10. Devo, give me the minimum seconds, 1 to 4. And Dirty Sanchez, give me the max seconds, 5 to 8.
I'm just going to say this right now, is that it is designed for intangible success.
And his follow-up question, who's the number 2 over there? Who does number 2 work for?
Okay, right now, it's Brock's job to lose. As long as there's no setbacks, he's going to get in there week 1. And it's self-explanatory. He racked off wins. He knows how to run the system, whether it's vanilla or not. You know, that's subjective. But also, he has playoff wins under his belt, 2 of them. He has just as many as Dak Prescott. You know, this is something that speaks volumes, right? And what's a cool story? Being Mr. Irrelevant, it's awesome storyline. You know what's the even more awesome storyline? Comeback stories. And it's built and set up for Lance right now to fight and show that he got it to earn the job. I just don't think he got that in him.
And
You know what I mean?
Dennis asked, is Sam Darnold the number 2?
It would be Lance in number 2.
But the one thing that
I'm
we
gonna
don't
stay.
like,
I'm gonna stay consistent because I still feel the same way. Is that Darnold was brought in to be that killer third? You know what I mean? Because there's a good chance with our Niner history of bad luck with injuries that like we're gonna come to Sam Darnold at one point and be like, Sam Darnold, so happy to have you as our third. You know what I mean?
and I'm gonna stick with what I'm sticking to, is that Trey Lance sucks. I think that they realized it. And like we're already hearing that Sam Darnold has the edge in camp to be the number 2. So it's just nothing is
See,
sounding good for him.
I haven't heard any of that from the Niner pod, the one Niner pod that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But they there's nothing but stroking Darnold off. With Lance, it's all question marks still. You know what I mean?
All right, Joey, we'll get you into the Matrix. I'll send you the info and stuff after.
Yeah, Joey. Join me in the Matrix.
Matrix is gonna be a fun one.
They got some good dope in the Matrix, man.
We only got 2 spots left in the Matrix.
If we get it filled up, we can launch that thing too because it's slow driving. You know?
Yeah, we could.
We gotta collect the bread too. Though.
Well, if we got the 2 other spots filled and we get a bunch of people putting in their buy-ins, we get started when we do the watch party for wrestling.
Yeah, good shit. Yeah, good point.
And Joey, don't forget, give me a number between 5 and 8 for the max. Shit! So I said, okay, I'll get into the Matrix too. There we go.
Yeah, right. So I thought you was already in the Matrix, man. Okay, look at this. Hey, motherfucking, I dibs on Morpheus. Y'all could be the one.
Yeah, I'm even trying to think. I mean, Phil said put him in the Matrix. There we go. It's filled up.
Let's go.
It's filled up. Phil filled it for us.
Look at that. Hey, I swear to God, he does this all the time, bro. He waits to be that last dude and be like, I don't feel the spot.
All right, sounds good, Dennis. He said, I'll take the other one, but Phil got in there earlier, and he said, Phil can have it. You're the man, Dennis. You're the man.
Yeah.
All right, and if you haven't paid the 10, go ahead and do what Song did and just throw it in. Send it, and I'll send the links right after the show here. We're gonna, after this race, we're gonna get out of here in a few. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Well, Joey didn't put in the 5 to 8. So Phil, how about that? Phil, help us out with this one. Throw in 5, the numbers anywhere 5 through 8 for the seconds per rush. Nice. Antonio said, I got to join my favorite show. Put me in the power. Let's get it. That's going to be a dope division. It's now with you, Antonio. It's already more than halfway filled over there. That one's going to be a good one. We also got the Jurassic Park division, and we got the Major League Fast Draft division that we are filling as well. Yeah, these fast drafts are filling a lot slower than the slow drafts. That is for sure. All right, there we go. Everybody's in there now. Find your guy. Find your guy here. Oh, and you know what? All right, Joey got it in. There we go. We'll throw it back. We'll throw the 7 on there. Thanks, Joey, for getting that in there.
The fucking bloody flies.
And Antonio, thank you. Got your power entry. You the man. All right. Now, where are we here? Okay. Find your guy. Find your guy. Hit this dab.
Son of a bitch flies. Shoe flies.
Okay. Here we go.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready?
Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Uh-oh. Everybody out to AP Winky kind of out in front, but everybody kind of out to a similar speed off the blocks. AP Winky out in front. BS Barbarians making a little bit of a push. AP Winky, Stormtrooper, and BS Barbarians in the mix right now. Uh-oh. Ricky's all the way. Ricky and Freight Train Wayne all the way in the back. I know Ricky was excited for this simulated 100-yard dash. He's all the way in the back right now. AP Winky still out in front. Song kind of right in the mix, right behind the first wave of people, but it looks like he's catching up a little bit. Stormtrooper and AP Winky out in front. And there we go. There's Ricky. He said, I'm going to come back. You are coming back now. You're a little bit closer to the whole thing here. Uh-oh. Stormtrooper's out in front. AP Winky fell in some mud there. Uh-oh. Your whole body has to cross. Stormtrooper got first. Uh-oh. Come on, get it. Yeah, I got second. AP Winky got third. Who's it going to be? BS Barbarians got fourth. Silky Johnson got fifth. Wandoku Raphael got sixth. Dirty Sanchez got seventh. Freight Train Wayne got eighth. Dennis got ninth. Ricky got 10th. Rob got 11th. And Song got 12th. All right. Let me go set the order, and then we're going to kick this off. All right. And the matrix is filled. How about that? We got the matrix filled. We'll start that at what's it called? We'll start that when we do the wrestling watch party. Nice. And Stormtrooper, the price is wrong, bitch. I like it. Yeah, we gotta pick gotta get a character going over there. All right. AP Winky got third. BS Barbarians got fourth. Oh, and make sure you guys go subscribe to the 420 Crew playlist on YouTube. We got more and more songs that have hit the playlist. We got multiple Bogard Scott-Free songs up in there. Let's see, what were some of the hitters that got added last night? We got Bone Thugs and Harmony, Bud Smokers Only. Hell yeah. And we got the Coolio version of Mary Jane. And and then we got Wheeler Walker Jr. I Like Smoking Pot a Lot, amongst the others that got added.
There's two flies that got in here, and they made the mistake of being in here.
You got to get one of those, like those salt guns.
You know what's funny is I got one. I just don't know where the fuck it's at. It got packed up somewhere.
Or maybe for those flies, you need the salt shotgun.
so my brother
close range.
My brother got one of them joints out here. Like my sister's husband, right? And like he also got one. You sit it down and it shoots. It's a sensor.
Oh shit! Right when they cross it,
so it has a light that it or it has something that attracts them, or you know what I mean. But when they come around, it shoots them, bro, like with accuracy, bro.
Nice.
Shoots a fucking grain of salt.
Nice. The precision accuracy. All right, here we go. We're gonna kick this off. Let's get it. Let's see if we can get any picks here in the next few minutes. Let's kick it off.
So I came in here, I grabbed the Lysol because I had a Coke can, right? I had a can of Coke, it's empty, but that's what they were trying to fuck with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just sprayed it, and they left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, now he's back. See, when they try to land on that soda, I'm gonna hit him with the raid. Dumb son of a Mitch.
All right, here we go. Tom got first.
You can't spell stormtrooper without Tom.
There we go, and Phil got your entry. Thank you, sir. And I'll send the links right after the show. Ha! Stranger said, "I want one of those precision fly killers." I know it sounds super dope,
right? They gotta be like within whatever radius, though.
Yeah, it's got to be close.
But yeah, and he definitely has one of those ones, that little shotgun one. It sprays like it just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that shit's hard, actually.
Uh-oh. Let's see. He already went. Of course, he goes Patrick Mahomes. And I'm just gonna continue this. We're staying on the Burrow train, baby. Let's get it.
And the best ball, when I was in that situation, I took Hurts because it's like I'm like, fuck it. If he dies, he dies. You know what I mean?
Let's see. All right, let's do another dab before we get out of here, and then we'll be back. We'll be back with the Money in the Bank watch party, and if anybody wants to come on live with us, anybody in the 420 crew's got the open invite. 2.5 hours from now.
Damn, I gotta do a store run before this fucking triple digits kicks in, bruh.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, bruh.
Hell yeah, man. It's always triple digits over here. Our AC is usually kept on 69 degrees.
69, dudes!
It's not nice at the end of the year how much it costs, but you know what? We got to stay cool.
You know what's crazy, bro? Is like they, like all the new houses, like it has to have the solar panel shit. So that shit is a trip, bro. Because
Derek said, "What's Money in the Bank?" It's a wrestling pay-per-view that it's on Peacock. All the WWE stuff is on Peacock now. And Money in the Bank is just one of those. It's like a lot is based around the ladder matches, so it gets a little wild. Yeah, as Stranger said, "Bogey, please get the name of that automated fly lure killer thing."
Yeah, I gotta find it. It's sick too. It has like this light on it. It has like this light on it, bro, and then like before we moved out here, when we would come out here, we would sleep at my sister's crib, and I wake up in the morning, and you know what I'm saying, you just see all these flies just in like a little ring around them, around the little thing on the counter, getting got. You know what I mean?
That's the way it needs to be. And Derek said, "Okay, I may join y'all." Hell yeah, man. The Money in the Bank ones are pretty cool. It's ladder matches, and whoever, they have a men's Money in the Bank and a women's one. And if you win the match, you get like this briefcase, and it's like over the next year, you can cash in that briefcase at any time for a title match.
Yeah, so like you could like so like it'll be a motherfucker like he's in a match. Like and boom, he wins the title, and then you can come up and just like bow, just clock this fool with the briefcase and be like, boom, pin him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean you
gotta have a referee with you.
Well, they always, that's what it is. They always got the referee with them. We've had some cool ones. We've seen Seth Rollins cash it in at WrestleMania in the main event. There's been one person, I can't remember who it was, cashed it in on the same night that she won it and won the title. So yeah, we've seen a lot of different things happen with this Money in the Bank storyline.
Hey, Flair's daughter, what's her finisher?
The figure 8. So
Cool.
So she does the figure 4, but what she does, like she arches her back to like, like I don't know if it makes sense, but arching her back all the way to where like, it's like pulling the legs of the person like up more to even at a crazier angle.
Yeah. And
But
she be stretching these bitches.
yeah. She could go down as one of the best like women's champions like ever. Like she's won it so many times already.
I think it's only right? Because like her pops is gonna go down as one of the greatest men's champions.
For sure. And what up, Peacock? He said I just finished another installment of being up on my hot ass roof all morning. Damn.
Dang. What are you doing on the roof over there? Are you patching up are you putting what we doing here? Or he's just up on the roof, the only place I know.
Oh,
just for no reason, triple digits.
Antonio said Liv Morgan also cashed in the same night. Okay. And Leo in the house. What up, Leo?
What up, Leo? That's Leo DiCaprio, bro. I told you I know him.
And Peacock said installing a new metal roof. He said doing it myself to save on labor.
Okay, so is the metal because it soaks up the heat type of shit? Like, is that like?
I would assume so, right?
Yeah, because like
repels the heat or whatever, repels the sun.
Yeah, I mean that's some new shit. See, it's crazy because over here the solar panels is what it do, bruh. Yeah. It's like our energy, like you pay one. Okay, back in the Bay, we're a family of 6, bro, and we're running an AC or heater, all this shit, bro. We don't even like opening windows, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We just run everything like fucking like this is my ecosystem. You know what I mean? And I'm paying for my ecosystem too. We're paying it to the tune of like $500 a month, basically $400 every month.
Yeah. You know the thing that's crazy with ours. I mean. I'm it's like a regular thing with like the what's it called, the energy company, where you can opt in for like 12 equal payments a year instead of like paying more in like the hot.
See, that's cool.
Yeah, so our shit's like, I don't know, $275 or like something like that. But yeah, it would be like, I'm sure like $500-600 like during this time for sure. All right. Yep. See, makes sense. Reflects UV rays. All right. We'll see you guys for Money in the Bank. I gotta run a couple errands before that starts. So yeah, perfect timing. We will see you guys. Yeah, cooling costs, exactly. We'll see you guys then. We'll be back in like 2.5 hours for the Money in the Bank watch party, the WWE watch party going down on Peacock. And we'll see you guys there. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the